Hello and welcome back to another episode about Supermarket Simulator. And I do say about Supermarket Simulator because this time it's going to be less about actually going through and doing new content and more kind of talking about what's going on. First, I want to touch on I'm very sorry to people that have enjoyed the content and have been missing out. It's been a while since I've done a video. I've been crazy busy with work, but I decided I wanted to try and fit it in, and when I did, I found a couple of things that were extremely surprising. I can't remember how many subscribers I had before. I know it wasn't a lot. Probably was just barely over 10 or something like that. Whatever it was, it certainly wasn't what I came across, and I was just blown away. And check this out. Boom. 138 subscribers. That's crazy to me. Absolutely crazy. Thank you so much to everybody that is subscribing. Thank you to everybody that's commenting. I just really appreciate it. I want to keep doing these videos, and I will. You know, this isn't a subscriber thing, but it helps, and that's awesome. So thank you again so much for your time. I do want to have some of you guys chime in on some of your favorite things. I do like the different nicknames I've had for people. So I'll make sure to review some of those, or maybe I'll just give them new ones. Who knows? But main point is, thank you. But now that we got that out of the way, let's also take a look at what triggered this. I got a message on Discord, and I didn't know where it came from, so I popped into the Supermarket Simulator Discord, which if you aren't there, I recommend doing that. It's a good place to get help, especially if some of you are having problems, which it seems like there's a lot right now. I'm not a tech support person from them, so I can't really be that much of a help to you, other than you're free to ask, and if I've seen a solution, then I'll tell you if I've heard of or how to fix it. But other than that, I definitely recommend going to the Discord and handling stuff there. But check this out. I was blown away when I saw this. Oh my gosh, they have multiplayer. If you ever wondered what it was like to work with a bunch of your friends, here's your chance. Oh, wait, many of us have already done that. But this would still be really fun and could help make things a lot smoother, a lot faster, and be really entertaining in my opinion. However, I can tell, just like with anything that's new, there's a lot of bugs to work out. So I'm gonna wait a little bit till I even try this out. But I'm super excited and just overjoyed again with everyone popping on. I was getting notifications about comments before, but then after all these new subscriptions, I didn't get anything. So I'm really sorry to everyone who's commented and thought that I wasn't paying attention. Technically I wasn't, but I had no idea that people were commenting, so I jumped in there and tried to answer as many as I could without overdoing it. I want everything to be genuine. So let's cover what some of the updates are. This is for patch 112, where they fixed the connection error issue on Mac OS, fixed various UI issues affecting ultra-wide resolutions, fixed an issue where saves could revert to an old backup, added an error message when attempting to connect to rooms created on different platforms. I don't even know what that means, but I think that I'm going to figure that out eventually. Fixed an issue where selecting new game with only one save slot available could load an old save instead of creating a new one. Haven't run into that. I did notice just now that they did add save slots. I haven't seen that, but I know that there's different loads. When I hit load, I saw the different save slots. So that's pretty exciting. I didn't think I could do that. Fixed an issue where old save files could not load properly. Fixed an issue where crosshair customization do not work properly. So nothing really too major there, but some bug fixes. And let me tell you, just to give the devs some credit, the multiplayer patch came out really recently, and they have already patched this multiple times since then, which shows you they're working hard. You know, this is patch 1.1.3, where they fixed an issue where closing the wholesale offer screen without selecting an option could cause loss of interactions until the wholesale timer expired. Fixed an issue where selling items via wholesale didn't award any money, but still removed the items. I don't know why I added the word any in there, but it happened. Let's just roll with it. Fixed the box limited reached message when using the tablet, which I have seen that in Discord a little bit. I guess it was like a random number where it would happen. Fixed an issue where garbage didn't spawn after reloading a save file. Fixed an issue where cleaning dirt during cleaning missions didn't update the counter. Fixed an issue where save slots didn't appear correctly when selecting load. Fixed an issue where using lowercase letters in room codes caused connection errors. Again, I don't know what the room codes thing is. I'll figure that out here in a bit. It's got to be an update thing or just something I just didn't know. I have never promised to be an expert. I've only promised to help. 1.1.4 fixes were fixed an issue where game time could freeze due to corrupted online orders, rather. Be cool if I could read basic words, West. Fixed an issue where the next day prompt didn't appear at the end of the day. Fixed an issue where using the tablet to order wouldn't work if the shopping cart already contained items. Updated room code format to prevent spaces between characters. You've also had a 1.1.5. Added a corrupt save file check to the save system. Boy, I really can't read today. Fixed an issue where some players could spawn under the city map at the start of the day. What if I wanted to be a Ninja Turtle? Come on. Fixed an issue where customer positions could appear out of sync for players joining rooms. Fixed an issue where dirt and garbage could spawn outside the store area. Boy, that'd be weird. Fixed an issue where cleaned dirt and garbage could reappear after reloading a save. Fixed an issue where the shopping cart wouldn't function properly for clients. Updated room settings UI to better reflect the host player. And then finally, at least as of the time of this video, we have our 1.1.6 notes. Updated room code UI to support longer codes. Fixed an issue where restockers could carry 2 boxes when multiple vehicles contain boxes. Fixed an issue that could cause save corruption on the client side after exiting an online session. So as you can see, the devs are working tirelessly to get things patched. It does seem like there's a lot of stuff going on with the multiplayer as of late. So give them some patience, give them some time, and if you are a person that has patience, pop in there, help them find the bugs, and get in Discord and help them out. Let's get these issues fixed, because obviously they're working really actively right now. Let me pop in game real quick, because we also had someone give me a store name suggestion. If you remember from a previous episode, I had called for suggestions for a store name. We did finally get a submission, and I say finally like it just happened, but it was actually just shortly after the video where I did it. It was a couple months ago. Thanks for participating in that. But here it is, Discart Mini Mart. Now, unfortunately, I did go and check because that is a longer name. This is not a huge sign. Even if you cut down the size, they don't let you run more letters. But we are going to do that. We're going to make it work. And then if they want me to change it, then they can tell me what they want me to change it to. But for now, we're going to roll with my abbreviated version of that. Let's get down to business, show you how to do that. Go to here, management. Normally you'd have to click customization, but this is when I was going to check it. It does cost $250, so make sure you can actually afford it when you do it. This is the abbreviation for Discart Mini Mart. I can't really think of anything better to abbreviate that as without changing it too much. But we're going to roll with it. We'll wait to the colors. I'm not really picky on colors and stuff. Now, the other part that I have to um, basically apologize for is I had another episode. The last episode I had uploaded, I had just done some reorganization and I was talking about buying the produce. I actually did try and record that. I do remember that, but I don't know what happened to it. But it won't load in my editor, and it's just basically gone because I can't rewind because I didn't think to try and use multiple save slots or anything like that. I don't even know if it was available back then. But long story short, I made the purchase and expanded the store, and I do remember a little bit of what I was going to touch on in it. So then I'm going to try and at least give that, and that'll be the end of what I have for this particular episode. So what I did is I bought, I think, if I remember right, I had an extra one of these, and even if not, mainly I just want to point out I did do an additional one of these. You have to, in order to get the produce to be able to be purchased, you actually have to put up a scale, and that's so that they can grab all of the different produce items, and so they can bring it over here to the scale. It gives you the little slip on there to enter in the code for the product, and then it has the weight and it does the price for that, according to that. I also bought the other fridge thing, which I want to say is this stuff here. So we got tuna, pasta, the kami cheese. We already had that, and then I can't remember if we had the mozzarella or not, but I think that was part of the new thing as well. And I think the smaller egg package was part of that. But we do. So now we have 3 coolers, or 3 fridges, I guess I should say. We put them over there. We expanded. And then one of the things that I was going to point out is one of the things I didn't like is that when you paint the walls, when you expand, it doesn't preserve the coloring. So I did that just to basically have an example of the wall being painted, and then when I go to buy this section of the store, it's going to go right back to this. And I wish that that wasn't the case, because then it makes it kind of annoying to buy and use paint, because why the heck would I want to have to keep repainting walls? I mean, I suppose in real life you would have to paint walls when you expand, but still, it just would be nicer. There's Stone Cold. Heck yeah. But yeah. So we got that expansion going. I just have to get more lights for that. And this is still all the same because, I'm super efficient, which is super awesome. Hopefully those tips are helping you with your stores. If not, then I'm sorry, but you'll figure out a system eventually. Everybody can do this stuff in their own way, and it'll be good. But I did get some good tips, so I will cover those in the next episode. But, we do have Discart Mini Mart going back in business now, so you can expect another video very soon. Probably going to record it shortly after this one, but I'm going to have it uploaded in a couple days, just so I can kind of space things out, because I'm still very busy with work. But when I saw that there was the multiplayer update, I knew I had to jump in. And then I was like, by the way, how is my channel doing? I kind of feel bad that I've neglected it. And then, boom, I saw the subscriber count, and I just can't believe it. But to see that is crazy. Like, I never would have thought that would have hit. At least not this fast, because for me this is fast, and just think how much faster it may have been if I would have kept the videos coming. So guess what I'm going to try and do? I'm going to try and keep those videos coming. But let me know some of the things that are your favorite, whether you want to see the longer format where I speed things up, or if you want it to just be cut out. I still want to hear some feedback on that if you don't mind. Otherwise, I'll probably just keep cutting it. Once again, thank you so much for your time. Thanks for watching. Keep giving the devs some patience, as they get things worked out. I'm super excited for multiplayer mode. Thank you again to everybody who is making this thing happen. 138 subscribers, especially without having uploaded anything for a couple months. Again, sorry for that, but I'm going to do my best, I swear, to keep things coming. But keep coming back. If you're new, subscribe. If you're not new, thanks for your time. I'm going to tell you that a million times because I respect your time and I'm very appreciative for it. Take care and be well. Come back and see me again.